Welcome to the kind of matchup that makes college football so great. A bitter rivalry game, a long history of classic games, and bad blood in this one. Welcome to beautiful Boulder, Colorado, Folsom Field, home of the Colorado Buffaloes. As we'll see a squad out of the Mountain West, the Colorado State Rams, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Rams will kick this away to start us off. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So Colorado's offense will have the football first here. Are we going to see a repeat? Remember last time these teams played, it got ugly.
Chris, that's one of those games you just hate to see in a rivalry game where it gets so one-sided. Hoping today to see this defense play much better.
Back to throw. It's Salter. Receiver makes the grab. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The Buffaloes will come to the line to run the hurry up. They'll run it here. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
That's going to be enough for the first down, and just as you'd expect, here comes that up-tempo approach by this offense. The defense is aware that this is something they do. Let's see how well they defend it.
They bring him down after a short gain there.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. And the Buffaloes pick up enough for a first down here.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him the 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
With the catch, it's Miller. Good enough for first down yardage. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. And the Buffaloes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Catch made on the right side. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes. That is an impressive start, Kirk. In an emotional game like this, to be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner choosing to field this one. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So Colorado State's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. And Kirk, this is going to be fun. One of the best edge matchups we're going to see all season long. Elite wide receiver, elite corner, both competitive guys ready to go at each other.
And you know this corner, we had a chance to visit with him this week. He wants to be on an island against one of the best receivers in the country. And he's going to get that chance today to have a chance to showcase that he, in fact, is the top corner in college football. What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Runs right over the defender. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking to throw. It's Paulo Nicolosi. Caught quickly. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
Finds his target.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Pass caught. Second down now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. There's a screen pass to the running back. To make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call on that screen play. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Fighting him off. That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands. But the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. On third down, he drops to throw. The receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Oh, and he knocks it right through.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Bringing it out, it's Welch. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. To throw, it's Salter. Quick throw, complete to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Buffaloes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Miller. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Oh, they trap him for a sack. And so Kirk, Colorado has the lead. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Yeah, you know this defense is going to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, and they're just playing very efficiently right now.
First down, looking to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. Incompletion makes it second down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's got the first and still going. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39. And the Buffaloes lining up here on 1st and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. No huddle here for the offense.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
On the run, he'll let it go. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
They're going to run it here. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. And the Buffaloes trying to cash in here in the red zone. Dropping back, it's Salter. Running back grabs it on a screen. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield. On this drive, they're a perfect 2 for 2 on 3rd down, but it's 3rd down and 9 here. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. Tight coverage, deflected and incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points.
He's got it. Enough for a first down. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there. The Buffaloes hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. And he bustles into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffs. They slow the game down with a long, winding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense, and man, did they make that look easy.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The PAT is good, so it's a 14-3 lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Avant. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Colorado State offense on the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Avant. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Scanning the field, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver. The intensity, Kirk, already evident this kind of rivalry game. Look, you played one of the biggest rivalries there is in Ohio State, Michigan. What was different about that?
Yeah, I think the emotions are flying around early. I think the team that's able to get down and just kind of settle in and play football is the team that jumps out to an early advantage. I always talk to Nick Saban about it. He's been in so many big rivalries as a coach. And he says, yeah, what am I supposed to do? Get them real fired up when we play against an Auburn versus playing against a Mississippi State? No, we're going to be the same team every single time we go out. Kind of control those emotions is the team that's going to end up winning. What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Scanning the field, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Back to throw again. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. And the Rams looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's Savant. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Ball back at the 10-yard line now for second and goal. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Just trying to get rid of it. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. Great job of the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for 6. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's fourth down. So they're short on fourth down. The coach decides to try out the field goal team. Makes it look easy.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Play action here on first down. Oh, he escapes. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And it's incomplete. Trying for a big play there as time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed, he simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half.
The Buffaloes will kick this away to start the second half. Returner looking to make a play here. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Colorado State offense is back out there now. running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. Dropping back, it's Fowler Nicolosi. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
He's hit just before the throw.
Great job by this defense once again on that third down, and now we get to fourth down. And you start to think about things here as we get into the second half, Chris. You go for it, you make it, everybody's happy. If you go for it on fourth down and you don't get it, now you're giving your opponent the football in pretty good field position.
The coverage team able to bring him down. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. He'll hand it off. Breaks free. He's tackled just short of the midfield line of the 49.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Looking to pass here on second down. With the catch, it's Miller. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. And the Buffaloes looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. On third and short, they hand the ball off. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go.
After 47, offense facing fourth down.
The Buffaloes will come to the line here looking to convert on fourth down. A running play called on fourth down. Brought down to the 46, good enough for a first down. They trust the running back to convert on fourth down. Now let's see if they keep feeding him here.
Well, that's when you know a coach trusts the offensive line and his running back. Fourth down and short, no problem. Give it to the running back, and the back doesn't hesitate at all. He's able to convert and pick up that nice first down.
Makes the grab. It's Miller. Breaks into the clear. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Buffaloes are on the move here. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Handoff here from the shotgun. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to...
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Extra point try coming now. Point after makes it a 15-point game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Brown. Not much on return, they'll stop him at the 24, good coverage. Here comes the Rams offense back onto the field. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
And the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. To the air, it's Fowler Nicolosi. What a catch! He's in the clear. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. The Rams come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Caught behind the line. It's Ross. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
And the Rams looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal. The Rams trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Quarterback drops back, launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Colorado State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They get him down, but he found a good line on that return. So the drive starts with pretty decent field position. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? Now the first play of the drive, they'll begin at the 38. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. So Kirk, Colorado has the lead, sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. The shotgun running play call. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Now I like the run play here. And offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Miller. Finding space at the 20. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. First and goal just outside the 5. The back's got it. The ball is free inside the 5. And the defense comes up with the football.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half, really the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Balls on the... They pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Gets it out quickly to the left side. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. This possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Send the back in motion. Looking downfield. It's Fowler Nicolosi. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary. Tried to force it in there. And it doesn't work out.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Caught over the middle. It's Avant. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
The pass rush closing in. Grab down the middle. It's Marshall. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
And now the handoff. That's the spin move. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Off it off the yellow, the quarterback looks to his right. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a 4th down now. And the Rams will have to kick this away. We're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. And no chance for a return as the punch sails out of bounds. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Working clock with the ground game. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. A handoff from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Can he get there on the ground? Enough for a first down at the 37. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the Buffaloes will line up on 1st and 10. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. The sure hands. It's Miller.
Because it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Here he goes. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and it's running back and just keep working that clock.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. The Buffaloes pick up enough yardage to get a first down. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking to pass. It's Salter. Throw to the running back in the flat. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Grab behind the line. It's Miller. They bring him down, but that is a crucial first down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Trying to bait this defensive line to believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for lost yardage.
Looking to throw again. Caught over the middle. It's Atkins. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time with good recognition by the quarterback, then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And the Buffaloes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Caught in the backfield. It's Miller. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. He got it. The field goal's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Back to throw. It's Paolo Nicolosi. Looking for a late deep shot. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball for 31. Let's be honest, all wins are not equal. You go in there and hammer your rival. You get bragging rights. That's sweet, man.
Yeah, this one is a little bit different. I mean, this is a game you anticipate, you look forward to the entire offseason. You're thinking about it. Now you get a big win against your rival. You're riding that high much longer than your standard win.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.